I carve out time every day. I would call that fluidity. I would just call it flow. And every single day I work on my flow. So I'll pick an environment to flow inside of. So let's say the environment is like a 2/3 songo. Well, what I just sang to you is a 2-measure loop, or if you're in 16th notes, it's a 1-measure loop. It just loops over and over again. That's not flow, that's repetition. And it's exact repetition. So how do I flow inside of that? Well, I carve out time every day to practice something like that, whether it's songo or not. I slow down, and I slow down enough that I'm actually singing, and just playing what I'm singing. But I always have that core thing, that thread is always there. No matter how much I get outside the flow, I'm still feeling it's like a chorus of a song just looped in my head. And then everything I play is built around that, and it's hinting at that, but it's never exactly replicating it after I've done it. So I do practice that a ton. And it because as a band drummer, and I'm sure you've probably experienced the same thing, I just got very used to doing whatever I was supposed to do, note for note. You know, I had 12 songs in a band, and we would play an 8-song set list, and I played those songs exactly as they were supposed to be played. And then all of a sudden, you know, I stopped touring, and I started getting in contact with all my jazz buddies from school, and they were now adults playing legit gigs. And they'd be like, yeah, let's just do a gig, man. I'm like, yeah, sounds great. You want to send me the charts? I'm like, there's no charts, bro. I'm like, well, it's 3 hours. What do you mean there's no charts for 3 hours? And they're like, I'll call the tune, count us in, and we're good to go. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not good to go at all. Like, I would like to know, like, you need to send me the recording. Yeah, you know, so I just realized, okay, I can't flow. I can't improvise. I am a band drummer. And that's a great thing depending on where you want to go with it. But for where I wanted to go, pushing into the world of fusion, I needed to build that up. And I just refuse to ever say like, well, I'm just not meant to do that. It's like, no. Like, maybe some people are more inclined to do certain things than others, but anyone can do anything if they just put in the amount of hours. I refuse to believe that I couldn't have been an astronaut. I refuse to believe that I couldn't be a fireman or whatever I wanted to do if I would have just dedicated my obsession to that thing. And so it's like, well, if I want to flow, well, then get off your ass and practice flow.